Hello everyone, my name is Javier Montes, but you can call me Jay, and this is my level, Building Escape. For my level, I wanted to give a destroyed building look. You can see a hole in the wall and aged trees with moss hanging from them. This is my first building, the office building. And as you can see, we seem to start off in an underground storage room, but that has water all over the floor. I wanted to introduce the jump and climb mechanic as early as possible to get the player comfortable with the mechanics. As you can see, the storage room is filled with many metal bins that the player must navigate through. And you can hear water coming from somewhere. As we progress, we will approach the source. And as we walk away, the sound of the water falling fades. You may have noticed I placed wooden planks throughout the level to act as leading lines to help guide the player on where to go. Doors with dulled textures are uninteractable. This is a vent leading to the next area and also acts as a valve as a player cannot go back up. We drop into an office room and then out into the hallway, which leads to a reception room that has had its floor destroyed. I placed at least one key and locked door in every building, which act as a gate for the player. As we continue through the level, we also find the source of the incoming water. We continue to travel up into the building and discover more of it has been destroyed. And we come across our first locked door. I designed each room with unique layouts to provide spatial identity to each area. I included ledges that fall to add some excitement to the level, and the length of the jump proves mastery of the mechanics without a safety net. I also included repositioned collision zones just in case the player were to fall off any part of the building. You may also notice I added wind sound effects for ambience, and the top of the roof acts as a place of refuge for the player. This jump acts as a valve as a player cannot go back from this point. On my second building, I actually had two entrances, one being the gray grab bar, and the second the open window just below it, just in case the player could not make the jump. And as you can see, the player is struggling a little bit to locate the key, but that's okay. After unlocking the door, it drops down to the bottom floor. Both paths lead to the main room, which have two science tubes in it. Climbing back up into the first floor of the building shows more rubble and destruction. The collapsed floor acts as a leading line to the outside of the building. You can see I decorated the surrounding area with cliffs and greenery, which give a remote or isolated feel to the environment. Another room that has collapsed ceiling and a spotlight to guide the player. The player must locate and collect the next key. While on this roof, the player has made it to the second place of refuge and has the areas that have the collapsed ceilings are visible to the player. The final jump into my building acts as another valve. The bedroom layout further provides spatial identity to this area. After unlocking the last door, the player has made it to the most destroyed part of the building and climbs their way up and out to refuge to complete my level. And that's my level. Thank you for your time.